Philadelphia, we will be in your city live on July 25th at City Winery.
Yes, sir.
City of Brotherly Love, Cheesesteaks, State Property, Meek, Dream Chasers. I'm just using all like the buzzwords for Philadelphia right now.
Yeah.
Joey Merlino.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
I mean, I guess. To sell tickets, I'll say go Eagles.
Yeah,
That's how committed I am to the city of Philadelphia. NewRoryAndMal.com. Tickets are available right now. Philadelphia, July 25th, City Winery. We will see you there.
NewRoryAndMal.
Where do you want to begin, Mal? Your silence is saying so much right
It's
now.
scaring me.
What?
Yeah, I'm a little petrified right now.
You haven't said a word. We've been in the studio for like 2 hours.
We've been in the studio for 2 hours chilling. You've not said a word yet.
Well, I'm like a little under the weather, so I'm just kind of saving my voice.
Okay.
But we spoke all night, didn't we? We was on Discord all night.
Okay.
We was on Discord.
Yeah.
Our Patreon subscribers got to watch you watch Kendrick, which was fun.
I don't know if they watched me. I didn't have my camera on.
Well, I'd like to get into the mind of Mal in the last 48 hours, because I'm sure your mentions, comments, text messages, everything was running amok, I would imagine.
No, not really.
In leading up to this Kendrick and Friends show.
Nah.
It was pretty much just DJ Head and you that people were really looking for opinions of what
Shout
was
out to
gonna happen.
DJ Head. That was a great look for him last night.
Great set.
Yeah. Shout out to
DJ Head.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's kind of like your arch nemesis, even though you guys are cool.
Nah.
Because it is really, if you look at it, it's DJ Head with TDE and it's you with OVO. And I feel like you guys are just the clash. It's the verses.
Is it?
Yeah. So now we need to do a show in New York where you bring out every New York artist ever.
Oh, okay. It's going to be a whack show.
Was that a shot at New York?
Yeah. New York music is trash right now.
Nah, but you could do like the legacy shit.
No, you do the legacy stuff, yeah. You bring out Nas and then Jay.
Oh, well, then that's the show. Like, you ain't got to bring nobody else after that. It's
You
over
can bring out
after that.
Nicki. That's you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the show. That's it. It's over.
That's you.
Those three?
Yeah.
Show's over.
DJ Head was dressed like his iPhone was overheating.
Wait, what? Where did you?
My brain's weird.
Okay.
But yes, your phone was not ringing off the hook going into the show, was it?
No. It was a couple mentions on like Twitter and Instagram and shit like that. People saying I was scared. I'm like, why would I be scared at this moment? I don't understand what people's thinking was. But overall, I think the event was dope. It was good to see that many LA artists, a few that I know. Like, I've been listening to their music for a while, and seeing them have been on a platform as big as last night being on Amazon. It was dope to see those artists get that look. That was fire.
Yo, Kendrick really might be the boogeyman.
Why?
You sound like really humbled right now.
Because I said it was
Like,
dope
yeah,
to see
just
LA
the
artists.
tone and yeah, it feels like he really is the boogeyman.
Or did he just share his platform with some dope artists last night?
He did his stuff.
Yeah, he did his stuff. But it was a good show, though. Overall, it was a good show. Kendrick's set was a little... You know what Kendrick's set felt like?
Okay.
Remember when Chris Rock's comedy special came out after the Will Smith slap?
One of my favorite A-listers, yeah.
Remember how we watched it and we didn't really care about all the other jokes? We just wanted to hear him talk about Will Smith?
I could see the masses want it. I like Chris Rock, believe it or not, and I was excited for his material. But of course, I wanted to hear
it, we felt like,
Will
I
Smith.
get to the Will
Yeah.
Smith shit.
What's the closer?
That's what watching Kendrick last night felt like. It was like, all right, seeing Kendrick perform, went to the Mr. Morale show, seen him do some of these songs live, get to the climax, the moment that everybody is on Amazon or at the forum for.
I mean, he started with Euphoria, though. I feel like he came out the gate with what we were looking for.
Yeah, I think he did a good job of sprinkling in hits with the diss records. He kind of broke it up. He did Euphoria, to Rory's point, first, and then 6-7 songs later did 616 in LA, and then found time to do Like That, which in this case counts towards the beef.
It was dope seeing Black Hippie on stage too.
Yeah, it was great to see them all together.
And then close with Not Like Us 5 times.
Schoolboy Q looked great. Love that entire portion. My actual only like real hate of the set was actually the beginning. After Euphoria, amazing start. Love that. But this is going to sound crazy. DNA, Element, all right, swimming pools. I kind of didn't need that from Kendrick. Kind of to your point of like, get to the shits. I was there for the Black Hippie reunion. I want to see Collard Greens happen with him and Schoolboy. J-Rock, Money Trees. Before that, I don't need your fucking biggest hits. I did not need swimming pools last night. I think it actually would have been cooler as the Pulitzer Prize winner to do like some ill B-side shit in between these diss records. Like, did we really need DNA Element?
Yes.
Yeah. Rory, most people wanted to see that.
And I argued this.
He's performed it so many fucking times that I just don't think it needed to happen.
He also has a bunch of new fans.
Thank you. He gained so much more attention from this beef. He needs to play hits.
So we're talking about
fans.
Somebody that had one of the highest grossing tours ever last year.
Yeah, they can still gain
is now
fans.
sitting with his management going like, we should really give him swimming pools for these new fans.
You don't plateau
no,
just because
he should have done fucking Sing About Me in between to show that he's the greatest fucking rapper of this modern era.
No,
and then go into your diss records that Sing About Me is an awful record?
For this set,
He said awful idea, not awful record.
It's a great record, but for this set list, yes.
How?
You're saying, okay, so your argument is he's an arena artist. He doesn't need to gain more. You can always gain more fans. You can always become a bigger artist.
Of course. But I'm saying he's not someone that's really in need of searching for new fans that he needs to do fucking swimming pools.
It's not a need. It's just smart. It's just how to continue to become a bigger artist, a more impressionable person in music.
And I'm sure the LA people that were there that bought tickets and actually went to the show were very happy to hear swimming pools. I'm sure they had a ball.
I had a ball.
I don't think he was doing it for Amazon Prime. I think he was doing it for the people that were there.
I think LA probably looks at swimming pools as Kendrick's worst single.
Also, who is LA? we were joking on the crowd in the Discord chat. It was just 90% white people in there.
It's California.
Yeah. California's like 90% white people.
Well, most of this country's white, which I argued last night as well. Like
that's when I knew the Discord was going left, when we started arguing about the census report.
On Juneteenth.
Well, they were saying rap is it's for black people. It's not. Rap is popular music. Popular music is for the populace. The populace is 58% of this country is white people. White people love rap. That's the hard. It's not even harsh reality. It's the reality.
Okay. White people have swimming pools.
Mm-hmm.
That is
plenty,
true. They
plenty. And they use them.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm going to be painted as the hater for me just being mad and nitpicking swimming pools. I just really feel Kendrick is one of those artists that doesn't need to do that type of shit. He does whatever the fuck he wants to do. That's why I love Kendrick Lamar. That's why I thought it was weird that he did some of the bigger hits. I thought he could have taken that time. He just went on tour. I think he could have taken this time in this moment to do some B-side shit that proved how good of a fucking rapper he is.
Y'all keep saying he just went on tour. That tour was like, what, 3 years ago?
2 years ago, but he was on tour for over a year. Like, you also have to include like Europe and
yeah.
He just got home relatively recently.
I think I understand what Rory's saying. I think you wanted to hear some of the deeper cuts on the albums that, that you probably don't see him perform a lot.
Because I understand. This was a victory lap. Let's call it what it is. This was a victory lap, nail in the coffin. I won this beef. We think he's putting an album out, but it's not like one came out last night and this was a rollout for that.
Mm-hmm.
This was a moment for a victory lap. I just don't think he needed to do the regular shit that he's already done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really make it a moment.
Right.
Do Not Like Us 15 times. I thought that was a genius move. But if we're going to make this a moment for real, yeah, give me some shit from Section 80. Like, really make this a Kendrick moment that's for the fans.
Yeah.
Not just a tour set that you did already.
I think it was
because I watched with Mr. Morale. Like,
yeah,
he did deep cuts in that entire thing. I don't know. I get it. It was a party, so play swimming pools. But
I just think the bigger thing is like, what now? I think that last night we probably got the first look at what is probably going to be a continuous thing for Kendrick. Maybe it's a Lang Festival, PG Fest or something like that. Because it felt like a festival last night. It felt like a opportunity for a lot of LA artists to get seen on the stage by amount of people that they probably never performed in front of. It felt like a summer jam type of thing for LA.
Yeah, for sure.
So it'll be interesting to see what Kendrick does as far as business-wise with this type of show moving forward. Like, I don't think this... if I was, part of his business team, this wouldn't be the last time we do something like this.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's something that I think they can continue to do maybe every summer, every Juneteenth, maybe. Something like that. Overall, the end of the show, having everybody on stage at that time, a lot of people that have a lot of history personally with, different areas of California, different gangs and things like that. To see a lot of these artists on stage together last night. Juneteenth, you know, beef aside, obviously, that was a dope moment for California. And I do hope it translates over. I hope it's not just a last night thing.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it translates further. And you see more camaraderie like that. You see more people that historically probably wouldn't fuck with each other because of, you know, just history. But to see them all on one stage last night, having fun, you know, dancing together and things like that, I think that's a dope idea. Great energy. And I hope that it's not just a one and done thing. I think that Kendrick and his team should definitely look into doing something like this every year for California.
Mm.
You know what I learned from this, watching this? There's no more powerful unifier than mutual shared hatred. Because to your point, Mal, these are gangs from all over California.
This was not hate for
Drake
that they're all on the stage like we're gonna end gang violence because we hate Drake. That's not what.
My
this
point
was.
is, this moment wouldn't happen had the whole beef not happened. This show wouldn't have been a thing.
No, it wouldn't have, but it could have been. It wouldn't have been, but it could have been.
That's my point. We need the catalyst. The catalyst being this all like, I'm fine. We won't pin it all cumulatively on Drake, but that's a big part of this whole thing. So if the beef didn't happen, this moment would have never happened.
I guess that's kind of unfair to say because I don't know what Kendrick or all of the leaders that were on that stage do behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, this happened because Not Like Us existed and the rap beef happened. I don't think Kendrick does this show unless the Drake beef happens. So yes, I agree with you there, but I can't put it past everyone on that stage that they haven't been working on this idea for years. Kendrick's preached about this since the beginning of his career about unifying shit. Like, this is pretty much what Nipsey was doing in the public before his passing, of trying to unify gangs in LA. So I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about it. I just wouldn't put it past these gentlemen that this was not a conversation that's been going on forever.
I think
they didn't just decide, yo, fuck Drake, let's get on stage and do this.
I think it's two things could be true. I think that I don't think that we get this show without the Drake beef because we never got the show before the Drake beef, right? So but using what it started as to then unify a city and a state. I think that it's a great move. It's like, we know what it's rooted in. We know what this the energy is. It's obviously derived from a battle with one of the biggest artists in the world. And Kendrick somehow turned it into the entire California versus that artist.
Yeah.
But you can't be mad at that. Like, it's like, okay, cool. If that's what it is. But the bottom line is he used that moment and that energy that derived from something that could have been negative or could have been something that turned into something that is obviously you don't want to see. He used that to unite a city and to unite people that probably wouldn't have been on the same stage with each other because they never were on the same stage with each other. So I think that it's a genius move. I think that it's a great move. I think Kendrick wanted this moment. Like you said, they probably spoke about doing something like this behind the scenes and just used these last 2 months and things that occurred and records that were created. He used all of that energy and turned it into something that he probably has been trying to figure out how to do for some years now. So, beef, like I said, beef aside between him and Drake, what Kendrick did last night was dope for California.
And from what we understand, no incidents happened backstage at all. Like, that's incredible. Fuck the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Backstage, nothing happened.
Yeah.
That's incredible with this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My only other issue outside of swimming pools, which we talked about a few episodes ago, I don't really like this narrative that Kendrick, DJ Head, and the West Coast has put on the rest of us that we hate the West Coast. Since fucking when? We love y'all. He even said in this record, people hate the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. DJ Head was talking about that too. We love y'all. You guys make incredible music. There's never been a time where I felt anyone has hated the West Coast.
I mean, I think that's something
it's a weird narrative to me.
Yeah, I think that's something that artists, because it's not just if this was a artist from Atlanta, y'all don't fuck with the South. You know what I mean? It's like that's just something in a moment that I think artists say, regardless of where they're from. Like, but I don't put too much credence on that. The people I know love California, love going to California. Love visiting. I mean, Dr. Dre was there. Who don't know Dr. Dre? That's probably 40 years of hip hop right there in itself from the West Coast. So I don't put too much credence into that.
Maybe I'm out of touch, and that is something that's been happening. But for my entire life, we have always loved the West Coast. They make incredible music in every era.
I think that it's just maybe, because a lot of the artists haven't had mainstream success. A lot of the artists that were there last night, maybe. I don't know if, it comes from that. But that's just, like I said, if this was an artist from the South, they would say, oh, y'all don't fuck with the South. And it's like, what? Like, who doesn't fuck with the South? Like, so, I don't put too much.
Only 3 Stacks had a point when he said that. After that, we've loved Atlanta.
I think before that, we loved Atlanta.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, I don't put too much into that. I don't put too much stock into artists. I think you almost are programmed to say that in certain moments. Like when it feels like it's a battle or beef. It's like, yo, this is, the West Coast. This is, when Snoop and Suge was on stage for the Source Awards. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't got love for the West Coast. We're like,
yeah, but I mean, that was street shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, just that statement though. That statement in itself is like, who at that time? I'm speaking for myself. Like, y'all were pretty young.
Yeah, it was.
You could not go anywhere in New York and not hear Doggy Style playing.
Yeah, I mean,
like, I'm just talking about for me. Like, I'm talking about somebody that was like in school, Walkman, walking around, listening to Snoop, listening to Dre. In that moment, I was like, what is he talking? Now, in that room, I don't know I wasn't at the Source Awards, so I don't know what the energy was in that room. But outside that room, I was like, I can't walk anywhere in the Bronx and not hear Gin and Juice right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
And I mean, I thought the whole point of why Big was so important was because finally New York had an artist. Yeah. When the West Coast had everything on fucking Ready to Die is a West Coast album. Mm-hmm. That's all fucking funk music.
Yeah. But I don't put too much stock into that. But overall, I do think that what Kendrick did last night was a really, really dope look for all of those artists that was able to touch that stage. Shout out to Blue Bucks Clan. Shout out to Dom Kennedy. Shout out to Problem.
Tyler.
Shout out to Tyler. Shout out to Westside Boogie, our homie.
Love that.
Shout out to somebody else that touched the stage last night.
Shout out to Tommy the Clown, first of all, as I was a crump kid. So just
and people took that tweet that I tweeted the wrong way. I think they thought I was
the domestic violence one or the
no, because I said Tommy the Clown. I said Tommy the Clown had a longer set than Tyler the Creator.
Yeah. Which was accurate.
It was accurate, but it wasn't to shit on Tommy the Clown. I was just like, I would have loved to see Tyler like get a couple more records off. Like, that's all. Like, I know with Tommy, trust me, I've been to LA, I've been to parties where Tommy the Clown pull up, and I spoke about it years ago. I said, yo, New York needs some shit like that. It's like the ice cream man pulling up and just giving kids ice cream, except all of these kids hop out and start dancing. Like, that's some of the dopest shit ever. So that wasn't no disrespect to Tommy the Clown. People take shit, out of context sometimes.
I think it was a really cool moment for Tyler, and this is outside looking in, East Coast perspective. I could be wrong. I've always felt like the West Coast really never validated Tyler as one of their own. He may have done some of that on his own as well. Like, he separated himself. But I've always felt, even in like barbershop hip hop debates with West Coast friends, they don't claim Tyler as theirs. Mm-hmm. So to me, this was a cool moment for Tyler.
Yeah.
Like, he is from LA. Mm-hmm. I feel like people miss that.
Is he from LA or is he from California? I don't know.
He's from Hawthorne, Ladera Heights, like that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladera Heights. He's from LA, like for real. Mm-hmm. I just don't think it's really ever connected with that LA scene. Like, he's always been on the outskirts.
He's not the prototypical LA artist. He's not.
But at the same time, he's so LA at the exact same time.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure.
So I thought that was really cool for him to be in.
He was one of the people I was surprised to actually see. Honestly, I didn't know he was going to be there. Like, he wasn't one of the names when we were throwing names around. He wasn't one of the names that people was like, Tyler the Creator's going to be there. Like,
and a couple set lists and photos leaked, like from the event themselves, and his name or face wasn't on any of the stuff. So he might have just been like a last minute addition.
Yeah,
pulled up.
Either way, it was dope. It was dope to see him.
Great moment.
Touch that stage.
We were talking about Euphoria in the set list. I just want to kind of go back here. He did say in Euphoria, we on Discord were speculating if he would change lines or maybe even add a new verse or whatever. He did change one line on Euphoria, and he said, give me Tupac's ring back and I might give you a little respect. Thoughts on that?
I mean, cool. Euphoria was also like a little all over the place. And I feel for him. I have no idea what it'd be like to rap a 6-minute song for the first time at the Forum. But like he fucked up Euphoria a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he probably forgot some of the verses.
Yeah, which I get. I'm giving him all the grace in the world on that.
Yeah, that's tough to remember all of those bars.
And shout out to like Mike Carson and everyone that was doing the creatives because they had the fireworks for specific moments, and I could tell they was freestyling because Kendrick just kept going back to other parts of it. Like Kendrick was all over the place. But that's why I don't think much of that line mattered too much. It was more that Kendrick just kept trying to find his place in the entire song.
Yeah. Okay. Then what about let's go through people that were there. They panned to LeBron a bunch. Obviously Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan, they joined him on stage. Whitney was there with their children. Dave Free was also in the building.
You mean his business partner that was producing the show?
Well, you know, if they have that much bad of a blood, then who's to say? Who else? I mean, all of LA was there. So I looked at that.
LA.
Huh?
All of LA.
Most of LA.
Most of LA.
Most of LA.
Yeah. Some of LA.
All of LA can fit in the Forum.
Yeah, of course they can. You know that.
But I don't know. I look at that and I think I try to look at that through the lens of like Drake has to be harboring some resentment because these are obviously people that he's collaborated with, worked closely with, and probably respected and might still respect some of them. But I don't know.
Well, we were debating on Discord. I thought it was an L when YG came out. I think that's an L to Drake. If you start Family Matters, which is an incredible diss record, that YG is your man's, and then he comes out at the diss concert against you, and then is also singing along to Not Like Us at the end. To me, that is an L. He also performed a song that Drake was on. That's an L to me in the scope of this beef. If we're placing L's on each person. Yeah, that's an L. If I'm Drake, I would feel a fucking way too. But then if I'm YG, why did you even bring me into this? Why'd you add me to Family Matters?
Because that's his guy.
Yeah, but I got nothing to do with this shit. Leave me the fuck alone.
And also, I wouldn't even me personally, if I was Drake, I wouldn't take that personal. YG is like like in the picture next to like Callie, there should be a picture of like YG. Like,
for sure.
He was never going to miss a moment like this.
You know he's shined his best church shoes for the shit.
Yeah. So like I wouldn't, if I was Drake, and I'm sure he's not, I wouldn't take that personal at all because that's more about LA than this beef. It's like a moment.
I don't think he takes it personal. I think he understands what this is. This is a moment for Cali, for LA. I don't think he's that strung out on his ego to where it's like, nah, you better not go up there with Kendrick. I don't think it's anything like that. I think that I said it, and I think in the beginning of this whole beef, I was like, it's funny the things you think that an artist that's entrenched in a battle like this would probably be doing at home and what they're, going through. And then when you find out it's just a regular day and they just chilling and not worried about shit at all, it's like, oh, so I'm more concerned about this than the actual artist going through it. I think this is the same shit. I don't think Drake cared about YG being on stage or he's upset that YG was there. I don't think that. The one person that was notably missing that I think is something to talk about is Game. I think that's
next point, yeah.
The one person that was missing from the show. And I've been talking to some of my peoples out in Cali last night and, just going back and forth and just, it was something to the extent of, I think that, I don't know if, does Cali fuck with Game?
I wouldn't know and wouldn't even want to speculate in that regard.
Only reason I asked that is because even during the battle, Game had posted, what was he watching, a Drake video or he was watching
something along those lines? Yeah.
He had posted something that he was watching. I don't know if it was a Drake video, something he had posted. He was in the crib watching TV and everybody was like, yo, so that's what you're going to post during this battle and things like. And even then you go back to that post, it's a lot of people under the comments saying, Cali turned their back on Game a long time ago, or Compton turned their back on Game a long time ago and things like that. And these are things that I never knew and never heard. And I was surprised to hear some of this shit. And I was like, really? Like I was out to know on a lot of that shit. But the fact that Game wasn't on stage and he wasn't there last night adds some type of validity to those things. Like, do they fuck with Game?
I mean, he was vocal during this entire thing, even dissed Rick Ross for Drake. Like that all started because of Drake. He was defending Drake. But everyone that even kind of played the middle YG included, because I'm sure he's still cool with Drake, was invited and was on stage.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's years and years of Game rubbing people the wrong way. I don't think it was just this one Drake situation. I think it has a lot to do with how Game has moved in the last 20 years. And again, I have no fucking idea about West Coast politics, but I can add. And Game is left out of a lot of West Coast shit when it comes to
which is crazy because he's easily one of the biggest artists out of the West Coast ever. So for him to
Game is one of my favorite rappers of all time. I know that sounds crazy when you hear it. Game is one of my favorite rappers. He does not have a bad album. He also has a classic album, which a lot of rappers don't have. He brought the West Coast back single-handedly. But I think just how he moves, people are like, I don't really know about you, bro. Yeah, but I mean, about the gang politics shit. I'm just saying, like, period. I think Game rubs people the wrong way.
Yeah, but a night like last night, I think a lot of people that was on that stage have rubbed each other the wrong way over the years.
Yeah, but not in particular to this incident. Like this was,
but everybody
unified on the beef.
Yeah, but everybody last night wasn't there as a unification on the beef thing, though.
Is Game and Drake, sorry. Is Game and Dr. Dre beefing? Were they ever beefing at a time?
Yes, at all times. You never fucking know. I think Game and apologies for putting this on his jacket and not being a fucking psychiatrist. I think Game is bipolar. I think Game is autistic.
Yo, you love
Game
love diagnosing people, man.
I do that a lot. I think Kanye and Game have a lot in common.
We need somebody to keep a track of how many people Rory has diagnosed.
Rory's
with autism.
Little psychology book.
Yeah, like we need he's diagnosed at least 4 like icons with
I think
Kanye
I think Game and Kanye are extremely similar. Just one is a pyro and one is like an artsy guy, so he gets more passes. We forgive Kanye more for a lot of shit. Game is the same. He's just a fucking blood. So we don't give him the same grace. Game has done a lot of fuck shit. He's insane. I think he's mentally ill, but he's also an incredible artist. And I think that has a lot to do with why he's not invited to any of these things. I think he's done a lot of shit behind the scenes where people are like, yo, I can't deal with his brain. You never know what you're going to get with Game.
Yeah, but
he's been bipolar since he came out. What are you laughing about?
No, I was just gonna play. I was gonna do a legal line. Like these thoughts are Rory and only Rory. So
he's bipolar and he's autistic and he's what else?
No one has been more of a supporter vocally of Game than me. I told Jay-Z to his face that Game's a better rapper than Rick Ross when we argued. This is how I fuck with Game like that.
He's a blood.
He is just.
He's a bipolar.
I just think he's bipolar.
He's
yeah,
autistic. And what else? Something else you said.
Pyro.
No, I said that already.
The video,
he's an autistic pyro.
The video you guys were referencing was him on his story listening to, this was on April 16th, by the way. He was playing Energy, and then I guess he rapped along to the line, I got rap niggas that I gotta act like I like. So,
and I said that in one of our chats.
This was in the middle of the beef.
He's too much of a wild card, man.
I said that in the chat this morning because we was talking about Game in the chat with Drama and them.
Yeah,
and I said I think the Game wasn't there last night because he probably doesn't want to be a part of what he feels like is fake shit.
And I think Game is with all the fake shit.
Mm-hmm.
But all what fake shit, though?
I think he's totally fine with the fake shit. Like, he's done it his whole career. Again, he's a wild card. You never know what fucking side he's on, what he's going to say, how he's feeling. Yeah, I think Game is with all the fake shit.
Okay.
And I know it sounds like disrespectful, but because I don't know the man personally. But yeah,
you don't know the Game personally?
I've never met the Game in my life.
You sound like you talk to him all the time. You just diagnosed him with like 3 personality disorders.
I'd love to be friends with Game.
I thought you was talking like
you can't observe people and think after 20 years of a public figure that you could have some idea that maybe they're not mentally stable.
Yeah,
but that goes without saying.
Don't make me sound distance because I know it's fucked up to put that on someone's jacket, but I do it a lot. I know. He's Asperger's all the way down the checklist.
Rory just throwing him out there.
Asperger's, bipolar.
He's adding things.
Yeah, all right, I get it.
He's a Gemini. I don't know.
Yeah.
We briefly addressed Mal's the DV tweet. Did you want to Mal talk about the hypocrisy in this, or your thoughts in that moment? Because you did speak about it a little bit in the Discord.
Dr. Dre got a weird case. Why is he around?
Oh, the DV set?
Yeah. Which
the DV set was lit last
currently
night.
on our screen here.
Yeah. I mean, listen, man, everybody's crip walking and hooting and hollering to certified pedophile, which I think is crazy. I can't say this DV set is lit. Everybody's screaming A minor. But I
Bloods
can't.
and Crips coming together over a pedophile anthem is hilarious.
Like so that's cool. Amazon gave Kendrick a crazy bag for last night, surrounded by a pedophile record, right?
Damn, I didn't even think about, sorry, just sidestep. There's no way Drake works with Amazon in the future, right?
No.
There's no fucking way. You don't, yeah,
I
okay.
don't know, man. I don't get into that.
Sorry.
I mean, but Tim and Kendrick have a relationship well before this Drake beef. Like, they've always done stuff together. Even Mr. Morale. Amazon and Kendrick have had a great relationship because Tim is from Compton. Like, that's always going to be that way. I don't think Drake's going to fuck with them moving forward, but this wasn't like a spite. The way people have the conspiracy that Spotify hates Drake, that's why we get Not Like Us even when we're listening to like Japanese jazz music, and then all of a sudden all of a sudden I'm listening to Not Like Us. No, I'm listening to Baby Shark, and then it goes into Not Like Us.
Yeah, they're gonna push it.
So
well, it kind of.
I don't think that's the case with Amazon because Tim and Kendrick have always had a really good relationship. That's Compton shit.
Yeah, I get it.
But to the DV shit, I'm not here to give you pushback. I'm fine with saying Dr. Dre, the legend that he is, the genius that he is a piece of fucking shit. I know it's taboo to say that. Dr. Dre's a piece of shit, man.
You can't go to LA no more. That's it. That's it.
I stay in West Hollywood.
No more saddle rants for you.
Never mind. Dr. Dre's a pretty good guy, man. Yeah. What did that woman do to him
Rory.
to make him react that way?
Yeah, man. Yeah, but no, that tweet was just, fuck y'all sitting
Don't
here.
say Rory when I'm the only one that will say Dr. Dre's a piece of shit that beats women.
Yes, I know. And I
on a public platform.
I appreciate you. Stop yelling at me. I appreciate you saying it.
You about to catch it. This DV set about to be crazy.
What the fuck you trying to say to me right now?
This DV set right here is wild.
Stop fucking with me.
This DV pod is lit. Yeah, but people was mad that I tweeted that. Like, y'all niggas are sitting here fucking doing the merry-go-round to certified pedophile.
I'm sorry.
You niggas is jumping up in Westbrook shaking his ass. All these niggas, all you niggas up here. I say the DV set is fire, and niggas is like, yo, you corny, you glazing, you a dick rider. What?
Westbrook shaking his ass is so funny.
You know Russ gonna dance. He do that at the game before the game. You know he gonna do that at the forum. I ain't mad at it, but niggas can't be mad at me for tweeting this DV set is crazy. What are we talking about?
The only pushback I'll give you is I don't know that that's a fact about Kendrick. We know it's a fact about Dr. Dre. I don't know that.
Okay, people don't know it's a fact about Drake being a pedophile. That didn't stop Amazon from giving this nigga $10 million last night.
You're not wrong.
Did that stop Amazon from giving this nigga a bag last night and everybody sitting around? We was on Discord watching this shit.
I was watching a pedophile anthem with my daughter.
This is what I'm saying. So
on
now,
Amazon Prime.
So now motherfuckers want to pick and choose what they're like.
True.
Get out of here with that shit. People don't understand what I do when I sit here. All I do is mirror the shit that y'all on. That's what y'all like? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna show y'all like, this is the same shit over here. It's the same shit. But the fact that y'all like that, and I'm saying, okay, but I think this is dope. Oh, you glazing. You a dick rider. How? This is certified DV. That's certified. Dr. Drake's case was years ago. I know he's probably a different man now. I get it, but it happened. We ain't gonna act like it didn't happen. I'm old enough to remember.
It happened more than once.
I'm old enough to remember.
Women.
I'm old enough to remember, right? Cool. But now y'all sitting up here dancing to certified pedophile and there ain't no certification. But I'm a glazer? Okay.
I'm on your side, Mom.
I'm just saying, man. Listen, all I'm trying to do is show that niggas pick and choose sides and what they want to support and what they like. Why I can't pick and choose what I like? Why I gotta be glazing when I pick who I like?
I also feel like...
But it ain't glazing when you niggas is shaking y'all ass to certified pedophile.
You gotta glaze what everyone likes.
And when he do wop, 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 you niggas is twerking and shit. I can't, like...
It was cool camera angles when they did it.
Like,
though.
You know what I'm saying? All the girls shaking their twerking and wop, wop. If Drake DM'd you bitches right now, y'all would run...
Well, y'all would tell y'all
meniscus running to the studio to go see that. You would tear your fucking Achilles to go running. Like,
we never thought Horace had loyalty.
No, all I'm saying is people got mad at my tweet, yet we looking at a sold out Amazon event about a pedophilia record. What the fuck is the world? What's going on in the world right now? Am I in the fucking Matrix or something?
I had a lot of text messages after your tweet.
Good.
And people wanting me to give you pushback.
Good. Fuck them.
And I'm here to support you because I agree.
I do think that is
I know
extremely tone deaf of Kendrick to bring Dr. Dre up on the stage when you were accused of the same thing that everyone knows that Dr. Dre
It ain't tone
did.
deaf. It ain't tone deaf. Niggas don't care. Niggas don't care. That's the bottom line. It ain't tone deaf.
And they'll care if the masses decide that he's a piece of shit.
And the masses won't decide that.
Because the masses don't really
Because the masses don't care. Because the masses, you know what the masses do? The same shit. So when you start having them, you see how the room got weird and awkward?
No,
Because niggas don't want to have them conversations. Niggas just want to shake ass all night. No, well, let's talk about what's going on. Let's talk about what we seeing right now. Y'all don't want to have that conversation. Y'all just want to have fun. Yo, Drake is dead. Your man is finished. How much OVO paying you? What? What y'all talking about? Paying me? Paying me for what? It's my opinion? Nah. That's not what's happening here. I'm just laughing at all this shit. I have fun with this shit because niggas don't want to have the real conversations.
People pick and choose because if Kendrick would have brought out Puff last night, what do you think the world would have said?
What you mean what they would have said?
Amazon would have taken the bag. They would have cut the stream.
They would have cut the stream for sure.
Would they?
But yes.
I don't know, man.
Well, I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, because the masses have decided that Puff is canceled. Dre, on the other hand,
Puff is canceled right now.
He gets an applause when he goes
right
on
now.
stage.
He's canceled right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if niggas revive
Puff is canceled right now.
For some. When he finds Jesus, then he'll just be forgiven, and that already know that.
All I'm saying is
all
I'm saying is we've seen this before. And we've seen enough, or I've seen enough to know that in moments, yeah, people will be like, oh, that's fucked up. That's what you did is foul. But it's only some that's gonna stand on that forever. And me included. I've sat next to niggas I never should have sat next to. I recognize that. I'm a sucker for that, though. And I got some learning and some growing to do about myself from that. But at least I'm man enough to sit here and say that, though. You see what I'm saying?
Amen.
But niggas don't want to have them conversations. So I'm going to let niggas continue to stream Amazon shit and have fun. Shout out to Kendrick, though. Like I said, I do think last night, no, all jokes aside, I do think last night was beautiful for California. I do think that Kendrick has been trying to figure out a way to do something like that for a long time. So it was beautiful. But again, I hope that this translates and continues away from last night. I don't want to open Instagram next week and see that one of these gentlemen that was on stage last night met an untimely demise. I'm tired of that. I don't want to wake up and hear that, it's all kind of shit going on in the streets, that we done been through and seen. If last night was able to happen, then we can make that happen again. We can continue to have that energy, continue to have this type of support, and continue to come together for shit like this, because at the end of the day, we all from this culture called hip hop. Whether it's a beef or not, we all from this culture of hip hop. We grew up in this shit. We live in these streets. We live in these communities. And if we're going to come together for something like last night, then let's let that translate over into when we go home and back to our communities, back to our schools and things like that. Like, let that energy continue. That's all I'm saying. Don't let it just be a moment, and then that's it. And we go back to regularly scheduled bullshit. Let's continue this shit. Like, let's continue to do dope shit like that. Let's do this shit every year. Let's do this shit in different cities. Let's do something like this in the South. Let's do something like this in New York. Let's do something like this, in the UK. Let's do something like, if we're going to do this thing called hip hop, let's do it like it's supposed to be done. That's all I'm saying. Fuck the beef shit. Cool. Go at each other. Diss each other. Make great records. We love that. But let it stay like this. Let it stay at the end of the night. We all on stage from different sets, different gangs, different hoods, but we all here under this one cause and this one umbrella called hip hop.
Amen, Mal.
NewRoryAndMal.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. This year has gone so quickly. We are already at the halfway point, so I think it is important to sit down and reflect on all your accomplishments over the last 6 months. That way you can make some adjustments for the rest of the year. Therapy can help you take stock of your progress and set achievable goals for the next 6 months. Just recently, my therapist encouraged me to take myself out on a date and celebrate myself, which was so fulfilling. And it really helped me reflect on what I needed to do for the rest of the year. So celebrate yourself, especially at the halfway point. It's extremely important. But if you're starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designated to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. You can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Take a moment, visit betterhelp.com/RoryMal today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/RoryMal. And let's also celebrate Men's Mental Health Month with BetterHelp and get back to the show.
Yeah, man, it was a really incredible night. I also just want to go back. I was so happy for my friend Westside Boogie. One of my favorite Sway freestyles is him over Sing About Me, and he's rapping that Kendrick is his actual idol. So to have that moment at the end, I was just happy for my friend because I know he idolizes Kendrick.
Shout out to Boogie. That's my nigga. One of my favorite artists. Definitely one of my favorite rappers out the West Coast. But you can't be 3 years younger than your idol, my nigga.
Don't do that to Boog.
It's my nigga. I love
like
Boogie.
2.5.
Wait, hold
Boogie's
on.
my
Let's
nigga.
look at the ages. How far apart are they?
About 2.5 years.
Bro, listen.
You can't rap over your idol's beat on Sway and say, yo, you my idol?
Your idol can't be 3 years older than you. I don't give a fuck what you talking
Your
about.
classmate.
That's your nigga
Yeah,
that
that's
you
your
right.
teammate.
You guys share
that
a
shit-
locker?
Yeah, like y'all niggas is right next. Get the fuck out of here. I wish
Don't do
I
that to Boog.
can't be in high school with my idol.
You was never like a freshman looking up to a senior?
Looking up to a senior?
Yeah, like, yo,
Nah, it was some scenes that I thought was cool. Like, yo, he a cool nigga
Yeah,
right
he
there. He
could
got
dunk.
all the chicks. Like, I like his style. I fuck with that nigga right there. But my idol, get the fuck out of here.
Well, maybe it just rhymed better on the song.
Nah, don't do that.
All right.
Boogie know how to rhyme. He ain't gotta do
One
that
of the
to try
best
to rhyme.
people
Yeah,
to know how to
he
rhyme.
ain't gotta call the nigga's idol to try to rhyme. Like, he ain't gotta do that. He ain't gotta do that.
They're gonna say you hate him all.
Of course they are. Yeah, you think I keep Damaris? You know I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas.
I know. I
None
agree
of
with
them.
you though. Your idol can't be 3.
Your idol can't be 3 years older than you, man. What type
And
of shit
In
is
his
that?
and
defense,
3
he said
inches
he was
shorter
coming
than
for
you.
a spot like in the freestyle too, but was just like, yo, you're my idol. Actually, I'm with you. I take it back.
Yeah, I
You
just
can't be 3 years apart.
idol. First of all, do we know what the word idol means?
Yeah, I do.
It might say, yo, your idol can't be 3 years old. It might say that in Webster. Your idol can't be only 3 years older than you.
Well, who's your idol? So we can do some
My
A/B
idol?
testing. Your idol.
Drake.
Mall
say
from
your
Uptown.
mama.
They can't
Don't
have.
say your mama.
They
mom.
can't have idols.
Yeah, we got idols. I got idols.
Who your idol?
Jesus.
Keenan Ivory Wayans is one of my idols.
Okay. You wanted to be a comedian?
No, just as far as creating and building platforms and comedy and movies and shit like that, writing, definitely Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Okay. How old is Keenan Ivory?
He's 66.
Okay.
So
You guys
yeah,
are
you like
a
3
couple
years apart from him.
Yeah.
He's 3 years older than me.
Yeah.
Rory, who's
Definitely
your
one of my
idol?
idols.
I don't know if I like ever had an idol. I know it sounds like depressing.
So Derek
I feel
Jeter
like it's
wasn't
something
your
I need to
idol.
unpack now with my therapist in the moment right now.
Jeter wasn't your idol?
I love It wasn't my idol though. I don't know if I ever had like an idol. And that's probably my dad's fault because isn't that like supposed to be your first idol?
Well, your parents, yeah.
Yeah. They fucked that
Nah,
up.
I
for
never
me. They
idolized
fucked
them
up all
niggas.
the idols for me.
Yeah. Yeah, but I
don't
think
know.
your idols,
I mean, I guess Hove I was always an idol to me. I
Mhm.
don't know.
yeah, somebody like, but again, as long as they're not somebody that, again, 3 years is like,
That's my friend.
yeah, that's this nigga
All right,
right.
but Boog is from like the exact same block as Kendrick. Like they're
Which
from the
means they
exact
grew up
same community
together.
in
His
Compton.
neighbor.
Like specifically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which literally
which
means
makes
they
it
grew
even
up together.
worse.
They played
you
on the
can't-
block together. They rode
Yeah,
scooters
they
together.
play
All right, y'all
stickball
didn't have
together.
someone in your neighborhood
I
that
go
was a little
punch that
older
nigga
you
in his
looked up
face
to?
right now. Yeah, yes, you have older guys on your block in your neighborhood that I just said it was some seniors when I was in high school and I was a freshman. I look at them, I'm like, damn, son is cool. Like all the girls like him.
Son
You know,
is
like
cool.
I fuck with him. Like I like that dude right there. Cool. Anytime we interact, it's always love. But I wasn't saying, yo, that's my idol right there, yo. Like I want to be like that nigga. What?
All right, see, that's not fair. So one of my friends on my block, I just posted on my Instagram the other day. Jerome, who's 3 years older than me. I looked up to him. He ended up in jail, so there wasn't much of like a.
So you ain't
thing
look
to
up to him
continue.
because you ain't go to jail.
But he didn't do an Amazon Prime forum show. Like I feel like I still would have looked up to him had he done what Kendrick did.
yeah, but
He was 3 years older than me.
But you would never say out loud that he was your idol.
and you was
looking-
and,
I
and
think
you
I
would
Might have if he
you
did
would-
what Kendrick did. Yeah,
no, but you wouldn't have said that.
he's not my idol now.
No, but you wouldn't have said that if you was acting like if he was making music and you make
He made music.
He did. And he's your idol?
Wasn't a huge fan.
He's your idol?
No, he was my man's though, and I looked up to him because he was older. Now, if he went on to make Good Kid, Mad City, yeah, I might have idolized him more.
That's glazing. That's not glazing right there?
That's a friend.
That's glazing, right?
It's a little.
Damn, you said he wasn't talented enough for you?
Damn,
Yeah, I can't idolize like that.
I had
It's
a
cool. He
normal,
in prison.
You can't idolize
He's not going to get this.
Yeah.
I had a normal idol. My idol was Janet Jackson. Still is probably.
That's normal.
Julian, did you have? Yes, that's a normal idol, like someone you look up to. Yeah.
Oh, well, Kanye.
Yeah,
obviously.
obviously.
God.
Yeah.
Kanye.
And I'm crazy for idolizing Jerome.
You idolize Kanye too.
I don't know. Can we look up the definition of idolize?
Ugh.
I revere Kanye for sure. I don't know if I idolize him.
All right, if you was in the same room with Kanye, would you get nervous?
I've been in rooms with Kanye more than once.
And was you nervous?
The first time I was.
That's your idol.
I get nervous in the room with bad bitches. They're not my idol.
Yes, they are.
And I do want to.
I'll do anything for them.
You want to be a bad bitch. That's
a
your
fact.
idol, yeah.
Idolize
see
to admire
things
and
like
respect
that.
someone very much.
Often too
much.
The way LeBron would say it.
Yeah. Too
much.
He's
Yeah.
too good.
So
You like this nigga too much.
He's too important in my life.
You know LeBron was in the crowd saying, give him one more.
Yeah.
It's probably
Not like us. One more time.
No, the reason why Kendrick did that song so many times because LeBron was like,
And again,
one more.
A deluxe.
Here go two more for y'all.
I'm assuming this is kind of like stan culture, but before you hit like stan, it would be like idolizing someone. Like you think they can do no wrong.
The often too much is throwing me off here.
Well, it's teetering on obsessive.
Yeah.
Like that they can't do, which I will gladly take my hat off and say, I guess, where I once idolized Kanye, this is since 2017, my thoughts on him have changed drastically. He is not someone that I've looked up to in a very long time.
Oh, so you ain't that ain't your true idol, because if you idolize somebody, it's through thick and thin.
No, yeah. So I think I don't, to the point of the definition, I guess I don't have.
But then again,
Yeah,
you have the college dropout beard tatted on your arm. So that's maybe
That's idolized.
maybe
that's
you're
memorialized.
no, that's gay oralized.
Gay oral.
Ooh, ate that.
Swallow that.
Quadruple entendre.
Don't
Swallow.
act-
Listen, we're still going.
Don't even ask me how.
But you're fickle because I still idolize Game through his mental health
You don't.
reasons.
You just
You
called
don't
him-
idolize
you just
Game.
called him every.
We not
fucking-
see.
See?
You see how we start
Literally,
throwing words.
that's
You don't
insane.
idolize the game, bro.
I don't think I idolize anyone, but
you definitely don't
I am
idolize the
a
game.
fan of Game.
Oh,
You a fan?
hold
I'm not a
on.
fan of Game now.
No, he does idolize. Who did y'all go see with Terrace Martin?
Oh, James Fauntleroy. That's your idol.
That's your idol for sure.
Yeah, you were
You
shaking,
yelled out
you were
loud.
shaking in your booth.
You yelled out loud. You was like, "Woo!"
He said, "Cocaine 80s."
You did that. Cocaine 80s.
Play anything from here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that does the jazz. That does remind me of Rory and I had a night last night
Yo,
with
Yeah.
Yeah, after all
jazz?
those entendres y'all just did, that
what
was
night?
a crazy
What kind of night y'all
segue.
had?
a couple of idols.
A night in New York.
You had a night on the town. Y'all
We
painted,
did have a bit of,
Y'all
bit of a
painted the
night.
town brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Where'd y'all
guess.
go?
Where do you think we went?
Last lap.
There you go.
Okay.
Yo-
See how,
wouldn't
see how
visit my
fucking easy
ashes.
that guess was?
Yeah, y'all went to last lap. Masego was hosting.
Yeah.
Don't say yeah like that and then
Don't
look at
even-
me.
See,
Don't say yeah like that and then look at me like that.
what?
The
I
mistake.
wasn't, you were looking away.
because I saw you about to look at me, and I don't want to lock eyes with another man. So
Nah, come on, look at me.
them-
Nah, look at me. No, come on,
No,
look.
because I'm laughing in my fucking throat. Pause. Did Masego host? Because we talked
Yeah.
about it before we left. All right, how was it?
It was good. I realized that it is really over for me.
What do you mean? Like going out?
Masego came
Man.
with some of the prettiest
Oh,
women
God,
I've
yeah.
ever seen in my fucking life. He came with a squad
Mm.
of like my types. There was like 17 my types.
Mhm.
Everyone had curly hair.
Yeah, it was copy paste. Everyone was like 5'4", curly hair.
Oh man,
Damn.
Smelled
I
good.
don't know
Yeah,
why you had to take it to
you
5'4". That's crazy.
that's like being at Whole Foods and
Why
they just
you-
put the avocados out.
Why you clock my type like that? That's weird that you even know the height.
As soon as we sat down, because my friend Rich was with us, and as soon as we sat down, I was like, "This is Rory's bag, right? Like this is it."
And what did I do but fumble everything? I'm just not even being faithful. I have an issue even like flirting.
Mm. Yeah.
It's really over. There's no hope for me.
They're gonna kill Rory. The women are gonna kill Rory for
Why?
the last sentence. Even being faithful, like I have an issue even flirting. Why are you trying to flirt?
Y'all do it.
First of all,
women that are faithful to their man, they flirt too.
Get some reps.
Listen,
Yeah,
I believe
come on.
I believe that
Flirting is
flirting is
innocent.
healthy and that everyone
Yes.
should flirt. I'm not.
Exactly.
I said that the women are going to kill Rory. That was my initial statement.
oh, I thought it was very beautiful what I just said. I thought that was the most honest thing a man could say, being faithful.
Poetic justice.
I couldn't even get in my bag to flirt because I felt bad. I don't even know what to say to women.
You made it awkward.
She was even trying to give me like laughs and rhythm. She was trying to help me through the whole thing.
Talk you through it.
Like, if it was old Rory, we would have went down to the bathroom at that point
Mm.
with the rhythm I was getting.
That's the
And I
old
was
Rory.
just fumbling every last
That's
thing.
old Rory.
She was
you
like
updated
leaving
to iOS.
openings for me to say something. And I was just like, yeah, this is my daughter. You want to see a photo?
You're that guy now.
I didn't know what I was doing
It's
there.
okay.
was
man.
he an
Embrace it.
actual fly on the wall this
Embrace
time?
it.
No, well, first off, Masego's the man. What a cool guy.
Yeah, I mean,
You idolize him?
No,
Okay. I'm just asking. I'm just checking the rules.
he is tall, so I looked up to him like that.
Not naturally.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, we had a good time.
But I did feel bad because Sego came like with all those women, and I
Beautiful.
felt like I let everyone down because like they were bored.
Mm.
No,
I
we
didn't-
talked to them. We had that whole corner.
Yeah, but then they moved to the steps. I could tell they was looking for somebody to like them,
Yeah.
and I just didn't have it.
They was hoping Michael B. Jordan walked in that night, last night.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, I was hoping.
Yeah.
Talk about idols.
Take some of the pressure off of you.
No, I would have been right next to him. What are you working on, sir?
Ew.
I would have moved the girls away.
I'm glad Julian said ill because I was going to say it, but
I'm joking.
no, I know, but it's still nasty though.
Yeah,
It's all right, man. It happens, bro. We all get to that point where it's just like, what do you want, man? This is all I got.
like I was even nice at like flirting with my girl's friends in a respective way. Like I know how to toe that line. I couldn't even do that last night.
Yeah.
Like innocent flirting.
Mm.
It was very fucking bad. And then I just turned over to Julian and Rich and wanted to talk about aliens instead of the 7 bad bitches that were sitting next to me.
We left, went to
Then
another
y'all
bar.
wonder why I don't go out with y'all, right?
Damaris
Well,
was
no,
actually
well, no,
disgusting.
it was
I'm like,
fine.
why y'all ain't called a bad bitch masters? Like,
Well, we went to another bar, and then they were talking about aliens and conspiracy theories until 3 a.m.
damn, y'all don't get no pussy.
Rich and Rory, we were seated at the bar. I was falling asleep sitting upright. I was so tired. We were all Rory and I were hammered. Rich,
Yeah,
was
I
a few
definitely had
drinks
too much
behind
drink.
us, but they were going at it. And then, do you want to do the Abraham Lincoln bit? This is where we ended up.
At one point, it got so bad with our debates that I started lying about reading Abraham Lincoln's autobiography to try to get my point across to Rich. And he was like, which one did you read? I was like, the one about his life. Like in the middle of a full
The one where he's a
serious
vampire.
debate
Yeah.
where I was clearly fucking lying.
The one where he's a vampire.
Because Rich said, I read his biography, and Rich just without a beat goes, which one?
Yeah.
And Rory's like, oh, it's the one.
And
You know.
mind you,
The only one.
It was me coming off
Alex Haley wrote it.
a very passionate point about how Abraham Lincoln really defined our 2-party system, and he's the reason this country's fucking awful, and that whole he freed the slaves thing is just a marketing ploy. Was screaming this, and then Rich just came with facts, and I was like, yeah, no, I read the book.
Yeah.
I was sitting there, I was like, Rory, he's like one of the biggest history buffs I know.
He smoked me in the debate.
This is his shit.
But sometimes when you know you're about to lose, you just have to lean all the way in and be like, bro, of course I read the book.
Yeah.
Page 7. Like,
Who
what
didn't read
are
it?
we talking about?
Yeah, who didn't read it?
The fucking aliens and the nukes. Like,
You sounded like LeBron in the bubble.
Yeah.
When they was like, yeah, so what do you like about Malcolm X? So
you know,
so
smart man.
inspirational.
Such a smart man.
He has so much knowledge up there.
That nigga Braun said he was a smart man. Yo, that type of commitment is to be honored though. Like if a nigga lying like that is a nigga you want on your team, yo. He ain't gonna snitch. A nigga like that. That nigga LeBron said, oh, he was a smart man. Like that's what's up, bro.
you know where I also fumbled and realized that I was trash? I used to be really good at that talking to women about their careers. I gave up when that beautiful curly head chick was talking about getting her life together. She was young.
She was
It was like, yeah, I'm about to move out of my parents' house. This is what I want to do as my career. These are my dreams. I used to smoke that bag.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, yeah, hopefully it works out.
Mm-hmm. So you got Good luck.
I had nothing.
Yeah, I'm worse than that. I tell them good
I
luck.
could have manipulated that situation so well and made that girl feel like she was about to achieve every last thing in her life.
Yeah.
But I just sat there and was like, I mean, listen, shit happens.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
What
That's
was
what I
her
had with
name?
God bless.
I don't remember.
The girl at
She was
the end
gorgeous,
across
though.
from us was beautiful too. She was from Colorado Springs.
Smoke show.
Oh my God.
Mm.
And
How's
then
it
we're
pissed?
so lame. They're arguing about politics. We're standing outside the bar and we're like, damn, we should have like talked or whatever. And as we're saying this, they walk
I
by
forgot
us.
about this.
They literally, the whole herd walks right by us. We just look at them like, there they are.
So we left, right?
Ew.
We debated for 2 hours in another bar after we fumbled everything. And then God brought the same group of
The
women
same
to
women.
walk past us at 3:30 in the fucking morning to
Yeah.
say, guys, give it another try.
Yeah.
And we all just sat there like, yeah, get home safe.
Hey, Abraham Lincoln.
God, you guys are fucking losers.
Super losers.
Yeah, we're pretty lame.
Yeah.
I was kind of happy about that. I'm
That
going to
was-
talk about this with my therapist. I was happy of how lame I felt.
That's good.
Like, I
man.
got
you gotta,
nothing.
You gotta lean into that shit sometimes. Like, listen, that's what I
I
got.
also like don't care.
That's when you reach the master level. When
Like
you don't
you're
give a
beautiful,
fuck.
but cool. All right,
It's like,
bet.
Yeah, I know how this is gonna go. Like, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, you're 24 and moving out of your parents' house. I don't ever
I
want to text
can't
with
relate at all. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, like I
you. Don't
know.
ever text me.
Yeah, it happens, man. We all get to
Good
that
time.
point.
But they were like cool chicks. That's where I'm saying it was depressing on the fumble. It's not like they were just pretty stupid bitches.
Yeah.
They were pretty and cool.
Mhm.
And they were looking to like talk with people. And we were just like in the corner, like aliens.
Mhm.
Fucking gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have loved it. You should have came.
Oh, Belichick would have cleaned up last night. He would have been walking with all of them right past y'all.
I can't wait for people to hear our Patreon episode about Belichick.
Voicemails?
Let's do it.
You've got mail.
Well, I was going to play this relationship one, but since you're on the topic of not getting pussy, here's just a really nasty
Thanks, man.
one. Yeah, this
A
is
nasty
this one.
one?
This one's pretty sick.
You're a big fan of the pod, coming from Philly. I got my homegirl with me, and we got a little dilemma. Her previous situation, I gave him a nasty award. We're trying to figure out if y'all gonna give him a nasty award for this too, or if it's valid. So the situation goes is she was smashing this guy, and
My husband.
he did a thing, which I feel like was unforgivable. They was fucking, and he nutted on her stomach.
Don't scream it.
That's not the climax right there. Sorry.
Well, he climaxed.
After he nutted on the stomach, he slurped it up and he cleaned the plate. Yeah, but he cleaned the plate.
I never talked to him after that.
I personally think he deserves a nasty award. She broke it off with him, and
Should I give him another chance?
yeah, should she give him another chance?
That woman.
We need the views and opinions from y'all. You know,
I just really care about the marriage.
His homegirl white.
only
I know
cares
she
what the
white.
marriage says, really.
And Rory.
Yeah, but we're gonna leave on that note. Y'all be safe though. Love.
That's a white woman.
Well, they're
I know a
in
white
Philly,
woman.
so please come to the show because that needs to be discussed in greater detail.
Once she
No, it
said-
doesn't.
Bring homie.
Bring him. We can reenact it.
Once she said that, I need to know
Always
if I
takes
should
too
give
far.
him another chance, baby. Baby, let me tell you something. That ain't his first time swallowing nut. Okay, nut is an acquired taste. He didn't just suck nut up off your stomach and swallow it and just like
It's like
that was his first
Yo.
time doing that. He was just trying something freaky with you. No, he's a nutcracker for sure.
It's like cilantro. It's acquired.
Cilantro.
Cilantro, whatever.
I'm not kink shaming. We've all done some weird shit when we was horny. But to do that after you nut, like with post-nut clarity,
Ooh.
to slurp it up.
I hate when y'all say
Like
we
you had a
don't-
clear mind when you did that.
Why we can't kink shame?
We can kink shame.
That's some sick
No,
shit.
Mal, that's sick. You
That's
can
some
say it.
sick shit. He did.
Yo,
And I know the women go like, yo, it came out your body. Yeah. So does my fucking shit. I'm not eating that. The fuck?
I was the first time I did Horrible Decisions, Wheezy asked me and I was offended and she shamed me when she asked me, have you ever tasted your own cum? I was like, no. She's like, that's weird that you haven't. I was like,
Is it?
what? You've never tasted your own cum? I was like, nope, never even thought about it.
Like accidentally. And I'm not saying like intentionally, like coming into
No,
a
like,
spoon.
like
say you nut in a tissue, like taking it and tasting your own cum.
No,
It's never even crossed my fucking mind.
That's sick.
That's a sick individual.
Apparently,
Yo,
she was making me sound like I was the weirdo and that men do that.
No,
and I was
okay,
like, what the
it's
fuck?
okay. It's okay to say it. There's some weird people out here that do weird shit. That is, and I get it. Women, your girl, she probably swallowed 1,000 times, whatever. Cool, I get it. But I'm never slurping up my own.
Never even thought about it.
Yeah, like that's never even. Like, how does your brain even go to that as a man?
I feel like that's definitely a sex double standard because women, we have to know what we taste like. That's like a.
Oh, I'd love putting her taste in her mouth.
That's like a required
my
thing.
move.
Yeah.
But for men, it just don't. Nah.
Yeah, that's how it's just like not. It's so weird that you as a woman that fuck with if a man did that, you'll be like, yo, what are you doing?
What?
That's instant ick.
Yeah.
Now I've had a man do that before, but he didn't know
what?
it was an accident. It wasn't.
How
on
was it an
purpose.
accident? Tell me the accident.
Yeah, please.
How do you accidentally
Start to finish, let us know.
how do you accidentally swallow your own nut as a man?
Because if you
That's a wild sentence.
Wild question.
Yeah. How do you accidentally swallow
if you
your own nut?
ejaculate inside someone and
Yeah.
then later start eating their pussy later, like maybe 15 minutes in, and you forgot that happened, that is still in there, then that
You guys sit on the toilet, squeeze that out.
You don't forget.
Yeah,
You don't
you gotta-
forget. You just.
you don't think about it. Like if you're going for a round two, you didn't automatically remember, oh, I just nut in this girl. Like it wasn't. He didn't think, but a moment immediately when he noticed.
All right,
it,
that's
yeah.
That's
Okay.
He
that's
freaked out
forgivable.
the moment
That's
he noticed
forgivable.
that he
Yeah,
did that.
that's
He's
Yeah.
just ill.
That's tough.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, he's an 8.
He just had a lot on his mind. He just forgot that where he placed his nut.
But this
Yo,
guy, this
what-
seems like something he likes.
Oh yeah, no, that's his shit.
That's
Or
wild.
was he like out of towels? Maybe.
No,
This is one I really want a call back because she was giggling in the background. I want her to tell us what that combo was after. Like after you watched him slurp the nut off your stomach. Like how did the rest of
Did he
the night how did the rest of the
swallow
night
it?
go? Like
and you know
guys-
when he did that, his ass was in the air.
Yep.
Yeah, because you're picturing this. She's laying down, so he's hovering over her, ass up.
There's some sick niggas out here, man.
Because you ain't even have to do that.
Yeah.
Women, we do that for like, the love of the game. You know what I'm saying? Or like to impress men. We don't just do that. Like you didn't have to do that, homie.
Yeah.
Well, for the love of the game, but also semen can improve your mood since it has natural antidepressant properties, including endorphins.
I was keeping my ball.
A man wrote that.
I agree.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
No, I disagree. I agree with him.
Why?
That's some sick shit right there.
What do you mean? Why?
Yeah. I don't kink shame. I don't kink shame. If that's what he's into, that's what he's into. But it seems like you're not into that and like you don't respect him for it. So, if you're not going to
Does
match
that
his
say-
freak, then
Not to cut you off, baby. What exactly is semen? Is a vicious, creamy.
Viscous.
Oh, I thought I said vicious. I thought I said vicious. I'm about to be like, what?
That was some Rory reading.
I'm like, oh, I thought I said vicious. Okay.
You've never had like a vicious load?
I've had a
Hey,
vicious
yo.
load. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I've definitely let out a vicious
Hey,
load.
Yo.
You've never just
I've let out. a
it
vicious-
looked vicious.
Yeah, absolutely.
The way it sprayed.
Yeah.
When it's been a while.
Sperm is only about 1 to 5% of semen. So you really it's just like, what is the substance then? Oh,
80%
it's
water.
a fluid called seminal plasma. Water. Huh.
It's not piss though.
That's a fact.
So we beat the women there with their squirt.
Yeah, they're gross.
I still can't get over
wait,
it.
is it as high in protein?
Look what Damaris want to know.
No, because
She back in the
You're
gym.
trying to count calories.
I'm over here eating fucking 5 eggs a day. I'm fucking exhausted.
Damaris back in the gym. She trying to get them gains. Look at like, how much protein?
So many other ways to get protein.
Yeah, Damaris like, yo,
You don't
fuck all
have to
this.
swallow
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And it's on such a minuscule molecular level. 252 milligrams of protein on average in a load.
Yeah. Not worth it.
That's not.
Damn. I'm so tired of chicken breast, y'all. Y'all don't know.
Damaris ready.
At least let me get some reciprocity with this
Yeah,
protein.
she like, wait, how much protein in that? Because I'll just do that. Shit, fuck it.
Much quicker than cooking.
Damaris said, how much protein? Because
One ejaculation usually produces 5 milliliters of semen, which you can safely average around 252 milligrams of protein.
yeah, That's enough baby deal. You gotta.
No, man. I don't think that's not. Do y'all know how hard it is getting enough protein to make up for like weightlifting? Like, I mean, cottage cheese. I didn't. Why?
Yeah.
Oh, I like cottage cheese.
Just could have had a nut.
She could have had a nut.
She wants to fuck him again.
It must have been some fire. A nigga that eat his own nut, I know the sex was fire. And she don't want to say that out loud.
He definitely threw it down.
Oh,
There's
no,
no
he
way
went
you were
crazy.
swallowing your own nut and you got crazy dick game. Like,
yeah.
100% came
He-
together.
he
That's a
went
package
wild.
deal.
Trash dick and then slurping your
Yo.
nut up.
Like, why are you rewarding
prematurely
yourself?
ejaculating and then, and then
Just
slurping it up.
3 seconds of sex and then
That's crazy. A
Trying
nigga
to
like
get rid of
that-
the evidence.
Yeah, nigga like that need to be locked
No.
away though. You need to put niggas like that like on a whole different, like get a boat and just send that shit out to this.
The guy that did the voicemail is a good friend. Because if my homegirl told me that happened, I would never let her forget it. I would clown her for the rest of eternity. If Damaris told me that shit happened, I would call her like in the morning on the regular, like, yo, just reminding you that a man slurped nut off your stomach. And then I'd hang the phone up.
Yeah, that's
I'd never
crazy.
tell you anything like that because, like, the fact that she's in the back, like, no, stop. Like, the fact she let him say, yo, I'm about to call NewRoryAndMal and like ask their opinions, and she was like, yeah, do that. Nah.
Yeah,
And
that's
told
crazy.
where we was from. Now, like, we know where you from. We know you from Philly. You gonna be at the Philly show. Now we looking for you in the crowd.
please come to the Philly show.
Her or the dude that did it?
These
Both of
no,
them.
well, I guess yeah.
Both of them.
The trio.
If they get tickets, we'll find a
listed.
way. We'll listed. Yeah,
Listed for the Philly
Listed.
show.
pull up. That's a sick.
they gotta come on stage.
No, they don't. I don't want to talk to no nigga that did that. I'm cool.
Well, maybe he
I'm
can
down with making the
explain.
entire show about this. Let's just interview him.
There's nothing to explain. He's a weirdo. It's okay.
He was in the moment.
In the moment.
He already, it was post nut clarity. The moment was over.
Yeah, that's.
He did
sick.
that with a clear mind.
But post nut clarity isn't as immediate as y'all are trying to.
No,
make it
it's
seem.
It depends on who
literally
you
that
with.
second.
It depends on who you with.
Damaris, I can assure you.
like the
It depends on
That's
the
when you
girl.
find out
It
if you
depends
really
on
like
the
a
woman you
girl.
with. 100%.
that post not.
It's
I
immediate.
thought it was like 5 minutes
Nah.
after.
No.
It's on who. It depends
Sometimes-
on the woman for
Sometimes
sure.
it's halfway through you nutting. Like that's how quick it is.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Some
But
dark nights.
that's when you find out if you like it or not.
I've
Very-
nutted, and while I was nutting, knew I would never touch this girl again.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
the,
Through
with
the
the back
nut, you
tooth
can
though. Without the back tooth. Sin back tooth.
Oh no, but away from her, it's happened. I'm like, you will never touch me
How's
again.
Becky back tooth doing?
Becky
I
back
don't,
tooth.
I don't speak to her. I don't even speak to her no more.
Listen, we all have our weak moments. I don't know.
Yeah, you supposed to tell a nigga you ain't got no back tooth. Though.
No, I'm never telling somebody that.
You just give her a filling. You couldn't
Who?
just like take care of it for her.
Yeah, right. I took care of it
That's a quick 2 racks, 3 racks?
quick. I got right the fuck up out of here. Never to speak to her again in my life. Now it don't even matter. I don't see her mouth no more.
Is there any other weird kinks with people that you guys have dated or fucked that you were like, this is a little odd?
Not really. Nah, not no weird kinks.
I had a girl ask me to piss on her, but I didn't want to.
Why you didn't?
That's just not
You
my.
ain't drinking enough
You
water.
getting the
What
fluids that day?
It's not like my. I had
Wow.
nutted. Like I'd post nut clear. Maybe if I was horny, like I would have been like, all right, let's try anything.
Like sure,
But
why
I
not?
like we finished having sex, and then she was like, you can pee on me, and like I had post nut clarity like a regular human being, and was like, I'm all right.
You was like, I'm good. I'm just go to the bathroom.
Let's go to the bathroom.
Girl asked me that, but I'm too silly. I can't. I started laughing.
I would start dying.
Yeah, I just started
laughing
laughing.
at that
I was like, what are we doing? Get up. Come on, get up. Get off the floor.
Get off the floor.
Get off the floor, man. Come on. We ain't gonna do this. We got another one?
Yeah, let's do it. This is the
Oh
another
wait,
fun one.
Kia told me something funny. A guy she dated briefly used to want to sniff her ears. I thought that was weird.
He's white.
That's weird.
No, he was black.
Mm.
Yeah, I wanted to sniff her ears like after.
After sex?
Yeah, listen.
Well,
I think it's-
pheromones were
and-
coming
and
off her.
This is how secure and stupid I am. Every now and then, I just go up to Kia and go
You gave her a sniff.
in her ears, like just to fuck with her.
He probably wanted to hear all sex demons. He wanted to hear her thoughts. How was it?
Yo, imagine nutting and going, yo, can I sniff your ears?
That's fucking weird. Saying that without fucking is weird.
But in general.
Yeah, sniff your ear. What the fuck? Just smell like your airing back stink. First of all, you need to take that shit out and soak that motherfucker. Just let that shit soak overnight a little bit.
I don't believe men actually like me unless they kiss my ass after we have sex. That's like a worshiping thing for me. If you don't kiss my ass after we have sex,
What if he nutted on your ass?
that's already been whatever. If you don't kiss my ass after sex, I don't think you like me at all.
Like while you laying down, just start kissing your butt.
Mm-hmm. It's like a worshiping ritual for me.
Damaris, you don't like
You have
men.
a lot of ego.
I don't think you like men.
How I don't like men?
I just think you use men and you just like toss them to the side when you're done with them. But you don't
I
like
liked men a lot more before I started working with all men for a living.
Nah, but you don't. I don't think you like men. I think you tolerate men, but you don't like men though.
I do like men.
If you woke up and all men was
like men.
if you woke up and all men was gone off the earth, you wouldn't be mad.
I would be.
No, you would
I'm
not.
with Mo
I would
here.
be.
I don't
Would
really
not.
Then
No,
you have
the
to get a
fuck-
credit card.
If Jesse Williams wasn't here anymore, I would be devastated. I would be distraught.
Jesse,
Is that your idol?
that's where you draw the line at men right there. Him,
He's dope.
That's a man.
yo, you heard that? He's dope.
He's dope. He's a cool guy. He's like an activist. a great
Y'all okay
actor.
over there?
Nah, he's just
Oh, that's his fellow biracial. So of course he.
my Juneteenth brother.
But no, I don't think that that's weird.
I would never think he's your type.
I know a lot of girls. Oh, my little heart. I know a lot of girls who like getting their ass kissed after. You do too.
My ass kissed?
Not your ass full. You've never kissed a woman's ass after sex?
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. So how does it make me not like men?
No, because that's you need that.
I do.
Yeah,
I like
see
it a
that?
lot.
I do.
Yeah, the women I've done it to, they didn't need that. Like that wasn't
I
like a
need
thing
it.
that they needed.
I love it.
It didn't validate them.
Yeah,
Well,
like
some girls like forehead kisses. I like,
you like getting your ass kissed.
yeah, like getting my ass kissed.
But you only like getting your ass kissed, so when you stop fucking with him and he got a new bitch, you be like, girl, that nigga kissed my ass before. Get out of here.
I don't do that.
You lying your motherfucking
I
ass
don't
off.
do
Yes, you
that.
do. I've heard you do that
I don't
before.
feel the need to brag about stuff like that because it's just a necessity. It's the same thing when girls be like, girl, he ate my ass. Like, yeah, that comes with sex. You have to eat my ass. You ain't getting nowhere near me if you're not eating my ass. So I don't got to
So a
brag about the fact that he
nigga
did
gotta
that.
eat your ass.
Yeah, that's like, no, that's normal. We're adults.
That's first base.
Yo, getting your ass ate me at first base is crazy. Like, what's
In 2024,
what's a
they're not
triple?
wrong.
Like,
That's before the check drops.
what's
Yeah.
the triple though? Like, if look at her ass is first. What's third?
I'd be
I don't
mad
know.
if
He
she's
was
not
wild
into
with
that.
Slurping it off the air. Like,
Yeah.
That's my go-to move.
Slurping it?
No, eating ass.
Oh, I'm about to be like, what?
Yeah, if she don't like that, then I don't have very many tricks.
We got nothing to talk about.
Eating the ass, eating the feet. Like, that's, you have to do that.
Eat the ass.
I'm
eat
good on the feet.
Rooted to the tutor, huh, baby D? Oh, yeah, that shit.
You don't eat feet.
I like pretty feet, but I'm not like trying to lick toes and shit.
You don't be in missionary with the toe in the air, grabbing.
No.
Ugh, how to teach you how to have sex.
I gotta teach you to have sex. Is crazy. You tell a grown man, I gotta teach you how to have sex.
I mean, that's the go-to stroke though.
what, sucking toes?
Missionary with the toe in your mouth?
I'm not putting it.
That's like the Jordan fadeaway.
Yeah.
Gotta go to it every time down. They can't stop
First of all,
it.
now I know
Peach,
men,
they can't stop it, Peach.
now that I know men are slurping up nut, like I have to find some trick.
yeah, you gotta keep up with the time.
Like I have to keep toes in my mouth if this is what men are doing now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I can't compete.
Yeah, nah. We got one more?
Yeah. Yeah.
That might be the craziest voice
What's
we've
going
ever
on,
had.
podcast? Hope everybody's doing well. I have a question. It's not necessarily a relationship question,
You better cry.
but Damaris, I'd really like your opinion on this thing. So I'm 29 years old. I'm not in the best position financially. I'm definitely working to get out of it, out of this little hole that I've dug myself into. But
Same.
recently I started dating this girl and I really, been digging her and, she's very reserved and ambitious and driven and, but she wants to take things slow. Like we ain't hooked up or nothing, which is like something I actually really like about her. And so my question is, have you ever been in a position where you're not financially in the best position, but you wanted to try to make it work out? Because I don't think that should absolutely be a deal breaker in all cases. In some cases, yes, but not in all. And Damaris, I want to know what your opinion is. Have you ever dated someone that, wasn't in the best financial position? And, how was that for you? And did it make you resent them anymore or anything? But yeah, let me know. Thank you guys.
Take it away.
Well, he's 29. And actually, I really appreciate like your vulnerability. You know how hard it is for men to say that they broke. It's tough. So I appreciate your vulnerability. You're 29, which means that you're probably dating women that are 29, 28, 27. We're all broke at that age. We're all putting our money away towards something. Even the successful people are putting their money away towards something. So nobody's just throwing money away. What I will say is it depends on the person that you're dating and it depends on the type of person that you are. Have I dated men who were not financially in the best places before? Yes, I have. The ones that I stayed with through that were the ones that I knew no matter what, that was a temporary thing. There are some men who are broke and there are some men who are just in a bad spot. There's a difference. So it really depends on the type of man that you are. If you're a great guy and you are ambitious and you do want more and you have a plan that you stick to and you're consistent and you're trying, then women should definitely take you serious and, give you a chance. Now, to be in a committed relationship, I don't think that you're in the place to do that right now because relationships just cost money. Unfortunately, that is where it is. And not only do they cost money, they're also very big distractions because now you have something else that you have to devote time and energy and resources to when you actually don't have any time or resources to have up for grabs because you need to be focused on getting money. So like the girl, date the girl, enjoy the girl. It's up to her whether she wants to be with you or not. But if you think that she's worth it, you should definitely try. But if she's ambitious and motivated, then you need to match her energy on that and show her that like, I'm not going to be a detractor from you. Like, I'm not going to get in the way of your dreams and all. If you fall in love with me, if we're together, like, I'm not going to fuck your shit up because I'm about to match you or do better. So yeah, just let it be motivation to you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Guys, do you agree?
I've definitely been the broke guy and had the woman stick by me.
Good woman.
But I mean, you have to have some type of ambition, like prove that you're not a bum.
Yeah.
Women are actually the most understanding creatures on earth. If you're showing some potential, you'll be fine. I think she'll like you for you. And if you really want to go out and get some money, she knows it's going to take some time.
Yeah.
Just show her that you're working for
I
real.
think broke
She'll
is
be a fucking bum.
Broke is an energy. I think you could not have money, but being broke is like you don't have no ambition. You don't have you're not working towards anything. You're not, you know what I mean? Like that's a nigga that's not trying to better his situation and, get up out of whatever tough financial spot he's in. That's broke. But if you just don't have money, but you hustling and you got shit going and you may not be able to afford lavish vacations and gifts and shit like that. Like that's not broke. I think being broke is a energy and it's a mindset. Like you're not trying to better yourself and you're not trying to, your girl leave to go to work. You on 2K on PlayStation. She come home, you still on 2K. It's like, that's a broke nigga. Nigga that's just loafing, ain't doing nothing with himself, ain't doing nothing with his time. So it's a difference. So
I got my first apartment at 22 years old. The rent was $800 that I split with a 2-bedroom. So I paid $400. When I was 22, I met a bad bitch and she said, let's go to Tao for dinner. And I was like, of course. Why wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm. Naturally.
Why the fuck wouldn't we?
The usual.
Yeah.
The bill was $400, which I used to scrap together to get for my rent at the end of the month, was for dinner. Never talk to that bitch again.
But why did you let her run it up like that?
Because I was weak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why you punishing her for never talking to her again?
I couldn't afford her.
Oh, you can afford her, yeah.
If this is what you do on a Tuesday,
alone. Yeah.
She don't do
like
that
that's
on a Tuesday.
well, I'm trying to give Dante advice. Like sometimes don't live above your means.
Yeah.
I was talking to a girl that's used to going to Tao on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was my rent that was the bill.
Yeah.
I had no business being there. Let me go home.
I went out
don't fuck with women you can't afford.
I went out the other night to watch the fight. I don't want to name drop, but Chris Brown had rented out a spot. It's a private spot in the city, but he had rented it out for the night. And I met one of my homeboys there. And I was mad because the fight had just ended. As soon as I walked in, I was like, why the fuck am I even here now if the fight just ended? But I'm looking at the girls that's in the room, some young girls in the room. It was some girls that I knew. But I felt bad for all like the young dudes, like dudes that's like 24, 25. Like, because if y'all niggas ain't getting a bag, Yo, these women have access to like superstar niggas, bro. Like y'all niggas don't have a chance.
This is where we've had a lot of debates over the years. I think you're just used to a certain circle where I'm not. There's so many, I don't want to use the word average, but there's women that don't exist in that world and that are fine with.
I'm talking about the
Very
I'm talking about the beautiful
successful
girls
women that
yeah, but those type of girls.
these 24-year-old guys will be fine if they go and hang out with regular women.
Okay,
not women that are going to the Javante Davis fight with Chris Brown.
Let me rephrase what I'm saying. If you have an Instagram as a young man,
It's tough.
the women that you're following that you think are gorgeous and beautiful, don't even, just leave it alone. If you're not at a certain place in your life financially, don't, bro. You playing a losing game. It's like sitting down at the crack.
That's how you end up 22 years old
Exactly.
at Tao trying to do some shit that you have no business doing.
Exactly.
Agreed. I've made that mistake.
I had all of my homegirls, like just normal girls. They make $90K. They want a guy that makes $90K, and they're fine.
Yeah, but if Chris Brown DM you and say, come to this fight party, you going.
Yes, of course, but that's very unrealistic. That's not gonna
No,
happen.
it ain't.
It's
Not in today's time, it
about
ain't.
girls who got fucking 900 followers. They're barely on IG. They working all day. Like they're normal girls. They
There's girls out there like that, for sure.
Yeah, there's the majority of the women in the world are like that. They're going out, they're working, they're doing normal shit.
Mhm.
They just want a guy that buys them flowers and takes them on cute little dates to a nice little steakhouse every once in a while. Like, and is faithful. Like that's all they want.
Some women actually like connections with men, not celebrities. You're jaded.
Yeah.
I know.
I used to tell you years ago, just come out to me like off some like work happy hour shit. You're gonna meet women and it's gonna change your perspective.
That you've never seen on your timeline.
Yeah, like there's
even
so
meet
many
women on my
beautiful,
timeline.
amazing women out there that literally just go to work and
you
home.
telling me that?
Yes.
I know that.
I've been telling you this for 10 years, but
I know that. But I'm talking about another type of woman that exists. I'm not saying those women don't exist.
whores are good. They multiply.
Yeah, but it's more whores today than it's ever been.
That's a fact.
That's all I'm saying. I don't understand why y'all
there
fight.
are more whores than there's ever been. But
Why are y'all fighting what I'm
there
saying?
are
Yes,
more
I know that
whores
there's
than
never fight
normal
that
women.
there's more
We're talking
whores.
about the majority of women.
Yeah, but
Whores
I'm just
are not
saying.
the majority of women.
All women are whores.
For the right price.
Watch your fucking mouth, bro.
For the right price.
You guys are probably going to give me pushback because they showed up with Masego and Masego's an artist, but those women last night were very pretty.
That doesn't work.
That doesn't work in this case. I'm with you because I've met them and I spoke to them. They were normal, but like that doesn't work.
You
in this
could
case.
meet that girl at Whole Foods and they weren't like celebrity chasers.
How do you know that?
I think that
The
just
one
their
girl was
homegirl
going to
knew
dental
Masego.
school.
One of the girls was going to dental school.
I know a lot of whores that have their own careers.
So much wax for candles.
What y'all talking about? Like, yeah, I know a bunch of girls that have real careers. And
yeah, no, they sell
definitely
swimsuits and pussy.
No, I'm talking about that have real jobs.
It'd be six figure earning.
Oh no, those are the best ones.
How you think they can
Yeah, like,
afford
what y'all
to be in
talking
these
about?
places and miss work and do all of this? And yeah.
Selling
Because
that
now
ass.
the men ain't picking up the celebrities nowadays aren't just picking up the broke bitches off the street. They got to go on your page and see that you used to shit now.
No,
Now you got to be used to shit.
Yeah, but you just got to be a good whore. That's all. You got some Chanel bags, some bust down jewelry. That means a couple niggas been here before. So you know the routine.
They got that on their own.
You know,
Not the mud.
Naturally, they got that.
I know a lot of women who buy their own Chanel bags. And
I do too.
things like that.
Same.
Just letting y'all know.
Yeah.
I feel like the women last night were actually a good example, even though they came with Masego. They were what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You would meet that girl at an after work mixer, not just at some fight with Chris Brown.
What's the punchline? I'm trying to get what you're saying. Like, what are you saying?
Oh, I didn't even put that on Sandra. At Greenhouse.
No, but what
at Whip. I don't know.
What are you saying though? That doesn't mean she's not a whore?
Yeah.
I see how he get his heart broke.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You meet a girl at Whole Foods like, she's not a whore.
I wouldn't. I only meet women on
Meanwhile,
Instagram.
James Harden like, bring your ass over here so I could drop it off on you.
Meanwhile, James
Drop it
Harden.
on you is crazy.
Yo.
We're like, no, she's so nice. I know.
No, I'm not.
Those be the ones.
I'm with Julian. All women are whores. I agree.
I'm not going that far, but
I'm saying that you can meet quote unquote normal women out that look just as good as the whores that go to celebrity parties.
They look
That's
better.
That's really all what I'm trying to say.
Normal
right
women
now.
look better, my opinion.
So who?
The normal women, I think, just look better than the
Same. I fucking
the IG.
hate all that IG shit.
Keep that shit online. No one wants to see that shit in person.
And then when you see some of them in person, they're not
Gross.
they're not as pretty as you.
Oh
think
my God. I've seen over the past week, I've seen so many people who don't look the way that they look online.
Oh yeah, that's a big You ain't know.
Like
Seen that
when
shit
I'm
through
doing
four filters?
when I'm posting pictures and shit, like if I don't look like myself, I won't even post a picture. I don't like not looking like myself. I don't want you to come to my page expecting that that's the bitch you gonna meet and then you meet me and be disappointed. No. Some people really between Face App and they really don't look like themselves at all.
So you gotta start throwing them in the pool when you meet them.
It don't even be about the makeup because makeup can change the way a person looks, kinda. But like makeup can't undo ugly. Me personally, I always say that makeup can't undo ugly. But these filters and the edits and shit,
makeup can undo ugly. Trust me,
only if you got like really, really bad skin. If you have ugly features, like you have ugly features.
Ooh, there's nothing worse than when they try to cake up the makeup on bad skin. You start looking like a crackle bar.
A crackle bar.
That shit is gross.
Crunch bar.
Crackle too. Crackle's got the same effect.
Crackle bar.
Nothing's worse than that though.
Look at that.
The makeup over bad skin, like just.
Rory, I thought about you. One of my homegirls said something. She hit me. She was like, since when do men like hate birthday makeup? And I was like,
always.
I was like, oh baby. I said, maybe it's because I'm around more men and like men are like, I have men as homeboys. Men hate birthday makeup. Like when I go to do my makeup for my birthday, I am terrified to accidentally do birthday makeup. Like, because y'all hate it so much.
And that should be rough in relationships when you're trying to tell your girl, like, you don't need to wear a lot of makeup. Like, you're beautiful. Because that just comes across bad, apparently, in women's brains. Like, why are you putting on makeup?
I used to have a thing
you
with
look
this,
fine.
To your point, I used to have a thing with this girl that was just
for me. It's not
naturally gorgeous. And then every time we would go out, overdone the makeup. Only when we went out. And I was like, don't do that. And I couldn't say it. Like I wasn't.
She was just bad at her. It
was just like too much. Like she looked like she had a shiner.
Yeah.
And then like her lips were just purple all of a sudden. I'm like, you looked great this morning. Like just do that. Stop.
But how women's brains work, you can't even say that to them. So many times, like you don't need to put anything on. Like you're actually making yourself look worse. Just to let you know.
Some people suck. That's only if you suck at makeup, though. No matter how beautiful you are. If you are really good at makeup and your makeup is about like enhancing your beauty. So if you're beautiful and you put on good makeup, you will still look even more beautiful somehow. But some people be absolutely gorgeous and are shitty at makeup and make themselves look ugly. One of our fave tennis players, we ain't gonna say no names. She does that. She doesn't have to do that. She does that.
Tennis player?
Serena Williams?
Yeah.
I didn't say names.
Johnny McEnroe?
But yeah.
Zendaya
plays tennis?
Challengers. Have you guys seen it yet? It's really good.
I started it. I didn't finish it.
Very good. I liked it a lot.
Wait, give me the bet. What's the whole
You didn't
thing?
see the commercials for it and
No.
everything? It had amazing promo.
I have a child. I don't really watch things. I just
Rory,
die
you
inside.
do nothing else but watch things.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Value
I really
payment.
don't. I watched Miss Rachel. Missing was the first time I watched a movie in fucking months. What's the Zendaya tennis movie?
She plays a retired...
She was a tennis player. She got injured and now she's like, I think she's a trainer.
She's like, she's coaching. There's two guys that both fall in love with her. She ends up marrying one of them. And then it's like this whole love triangle. It's like 3 different timelines.
She makes them make out and shit like that.
It's very good. It's a great movie.
That's when I stopped watching. Once they started making out, I was like, let me turn the game on.
Wait, she makes who make out?
She makes the guys
the two guy tennis players. Like it's like they almost have like a threesome in the room. They're both kissing her, and then they just get so into it. They're kissing each other, and she's just sitting on the bed looking at them like.
I thought it was about tennis.
It is.
That is tennis. It's doubles.
So they left the court
Doubles?
and just went to go.
You never played doubles?
Not like that.
Have you ever had doubles?
I've only had 3. Actually, no, 4. But I was the only dick in the room.
Yeah. I got to finish that movie, though. It looked like it was good. The storyline looked great.
It is good. It comes to a good close. It's kind of a cliffhanger.
All right, well.
They're not like us.
None of y'all have seen Bad Boys yet.
I saw it.
You did? Did you like it?
I liked it.
Who'd you say? What was her name?
It was a good movie.
Oh.
Where do I have it? I think it's
2143, right?
2143.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one is better than the third one.
Yeah.
But I like the third one. The third one wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie. This one though, damn, I don't want to spoil it. But when what's the name popped out and then he died in the shootout, you know who I'm talking about. I don't want to say it because I don't want to spoil nothing.
Yeah.
That shit pissed me off. I was like, this is so corny. First of all, why is he even in this movie?
DJ Khaled.
And then he dies. I'm like, the fuck is this? Like come on. That was the only part of the movie that was kind of corny and pissed me off. But
because there's a bunch of random cameos, and I was like, what could they be doing?
Yo, when Khaled popped out, that was so
Khaled's in
fucking
it?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Khaled was in
I
3
think
too, though.
Yeah.
Did they kill Messi?
Right, he was.
Does Messi get killed? No.
No.
Okay.
Fucking.
But it was a good movie though.
It was good.
It was a good movie. I love the new camera work that they're doing. You know, things like that. Like it was a good movie. The storyline is dope, and it's obviously gonna be another one. But yeah, 2143. 2143.
Oh, wait, so you're saying with the ending, there's going to be another one?
Absolutely.
They left it that open ended?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
With speaking of movies and TV, to all my House of the Dragon watchers, which is no one in this room.
I watched the first.
They're in our mentions about that a lot.
Yeah,
I know our listeners definitely watch that.
they do. The first episode was good. It was good, but it wasn't great.
I didn't see it yet. I heard it was good though.
It was like it's leading up. So everybody was so disappointed because they wanted like blood and like they want revenge. It's like, this is an HBO show. The first episode is not going to be blood and revenge. So it's coming. I am Team Black over here. If you're anything else, I have nothing for you.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You would like it though, Ma. You would like it. If you said you liked Game of Thrones, right?
I did.
Then you would like House of the Dragon. It's the same show. It's just
But why Cisco ain't in it? My bad. My bad, baby D. I'm sorry. You was really trying
And
to
especially like in these times.
Yeah, like you know what I
Cisco
mean?
would be more accepted now than
like,
ever.
As soon as they cast Cisco, I'm on. I'm watching. But they ain't got
They
Cisco.
do have black people in this Game of Thrones.
Man, wasn't no black people around no dragons.
They own it.
They own the dragon?
Yeah.
We are the original, man. See, I try to tell you that. You don't fucking listen.
Yakub put me together with 2 pieces of steel. Like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm on your side.
All right, cool. As long as you with me.
Julian
If your man got a navel tattoo, how would you feel?
a navel tattoo.
Yeah, like
And
literally
he's not in
tattooed
the
around his
Navy?
belly button.
Oh,
Oh my God,
oh God,
Damaris.
no.
Damaris goes, and he's not in the Navy.
Oh, I thought you meant like I
know,
thought you
Cisco.
meant like a anchor or something on him.
No, just like
A
around.
nigga tatting an anchor on him is crazy.
Well, that's mad.
He hold it
common.
down. He ain't snitch. He hold it down.
Damaris.
All right, I'm
That is not how that goes. Just because you ain't
Hold it
snitch
down.
Just because you ain't snitch means you put an anchor on you because you hold it down. We're not doing that. We not
You put it
tying
on
that
your
together.
ankle, so it's like you stepping on.
Yeah,
Oh, I ain't even.
you standing
yeah.
on business.
Come on.
Yeah, I feel you.
Move me.
That's what's up.
Gosh. All right. Before we close out, want to give a rest in peace to Chef James Kent,
Yeah.
friend of ours. Very rough week.
From Crown Shy.
Yeah.
Crown Shy and Saga, yes, who you've met,
Yeah, my dog,
passed
man.
away. It's been my Father's Day sucked. I was very fucked up about this.
Yeah. Shout out my dog, Chef Jamal. Got the news, and it's so crazy because I had spoke to him. He passed away this past Saturday. I spoke to him the Saturday before that. He had hit me. He was like, "Yo, you ain't been by the restaurant in a minute." And I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna come check you." And I said, "I'm gonna hit you next week, and I might pull up on you." And I was in the house. I think I was doing laundry or something Saturday, and I had opened the Instagram, and Crown Shy had posted a picture of him. But you know, he always does that, post pictures. He always got some Travis, got some sneakers you shouldn't be working in the kitchen. And that was his shit. He gonna stunt on you, have on some crazy Nikes. So I said, oh, he probably just trying to stunt, get the Travis Scotts off in the picture. And I started reading the caption, and it said, they were sad to announce that Chef Ken had passed away suddenly earlier that day, Saturday. And that fucked me up, because when you talk about just good people, his story is so amazing. I mean, he went from he grew up in Manhattan, and being a graffiti, tagging up, like, part of hip hop culture. He used to actually tag up on the building that Crown Shy, the restaurant, is now in. So just that circle of life and that full story of being a kid running around the streets of New York, tagging up on buildings, to now owning one of the Michelin star restaurants in the city, having a great, the Overstory, the bar on the rooftop, Saga restaurant on the rooftop as well. Just what he was doing in the restaurant culture in New York and abroad but still being himself, still being, because you're going Crown Shy, and it's the original picture of Biggie in the kitchen.
He lived like the kid's dream. Like you're like, yo, I want to have a fake, like the most high class restaurant ever, but only
Keep it
play
hip-hop.
Mob Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did it. Like he really did what a kid's dream would be.
So
I want to have the biggest restaurant in New York City, but only play the music I like.
Yeah.
He was the sweet, when we had dinner with him, he was so
Nicest guy ever.
sweet
No,
and nice.
he's a, you know, one of one, somebody that I'm gonna personally miss. I'm sure, you know, everybody that's ever worked with him is heartbroken, because he was just one of those people that once you met him and you came into contact with him and had a conversation with him, you just felt like this is a really good guy, good person. So to lose him so unexpectedly, so suddenly was a lot. So prayers to the family.
2 kids, 13 and 15.
Kids, his wife, his brother
dad.
Fizz, you know, just everybody that know him and love him, and has had the pleasure of working with him. It's a tough time. So, you know, continuous prayers. Me personally, I'm a miss him. That's my dude. That's my guy. But I am gonna, you know, I am excited to see them keep his legacy alive.
Yeah.
Excited to see where Crown Shy, Saga, and Overstory, where they take it. I'm sure his wife is gonna do amazing things in his honor. His children are gonna do amazing things in his honor. But again, it's a sad time because, you know, Chef Kent was one of one, man. He was really, really a gem and just a solid guy. And his spirit and his energy and his art will be missed. So prayers to the Kent family. Prayers to everybody at Crown Shy.
Yeah.
If you're ever in New York and you want to experience just great dining, great food,
Best.
great ambiance, go to Crown Shy, and just enjoy culture, you know what I mean? And have a great time in honor of a wonderful guy, great chef, Chef Kent. Rest in peace.
And run it up the way we do with streams when people pass away. Let everyone go to Crown Shy.
Go to
Not
Crown
that they
Shy.
ever like needed.
Yeah, I
customers,
used to call
but
Ball
I'm-
that call James to get my
Yeah.
get me in because they're
But-
packed.
Everybody, if you're ever in New York City, go to Crown Shy. Run that shit up for his family. Spend as much fucking money as you possibly can at that spot because they deserve it.
Great people, great staff, great place, great ambiance, great energy.
Yeah, like what other place you get that type of food and listen to Prodigy?
Yeah.
It's the greatest fucking restaurant ever.
It was amazing. It was amazing what he was able to build. So rest in peace, prayers. And me personally, I'm definitely gonna miss dude because he was a great guy, man. Just a great guy.
He set up for Kia's birthday this year, set everything up on the rooftop. Like he was just one of the greatest fucking people. Didn't ask for anything. Just say, yo, what you need?
Very solid dude.
Her birthday, I bet. Y'all have the whole terrace.
Great guy, man. Great guy. But on that note, be safe, be blessed. Life is fragile. Let's enjoy it. Let's spend more time having fun, loving each other than we do fighting and hating each other. Because this experience is very brief. So let's enjoy it as much as we can. We'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe, be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.
No!